the people, the food. You know, there's always such a warmth, you know, with you know, the Spanish and a great spirit, and I love coming here. What I think the Spanish are, you know, they really love to be entertained, and it has great wit, the movie, wonderful action, and it's a film that is kind of a wish fulfillment, you know, where you go to a movie and the bad guys are really bad, and you know, there's a line that they're running in or sometimes around the world, I see it in the ads, they go, if he's after you, you deserve it. So it's a very satisfying, entertaining movie for people, and someone who understands or, you know, wants more appreciation for cinema. It's very classically told in a very unique way. You know, making any movie, it's pretty physically demanding, but with this character, you know, there's 17 books of this character, and we had to find a very specific fight style, and also the way that he drives cars. I couldn't wait to drive those cars. I've always, you know, I've been studying and watching car chases for, you know, my whole life, and the car that we had here was a 1970 muscle car that I get to take. You know, I totaled 8 of the 9 cars. But the kind of training that we do was, in studying, was, you know, we read all the books, and I just worked for months on deciding on what is the fight style of this character. And we also brought the actors. You know, we have actors playing the roles so that have never done stunt fights. So I brought them in and worked with them very carefully for quite a while to teach them how to fight properly, and also do it in a way where, you know, no one gets hurt, because it's a movie, it's supposed to be fun. But there's a scene where I have to kick someone, you know, in the, how do you say in Espanol?
Golpear, pegar.
Golpear, pegar, right? Many times. And so that was a challenge. My foot was getting sore. We had to do so many takes.
Okay.
Many years, yes.
Wow.
Many years.
You're a big fan.
Yeah, they're just page turners, you know, great crime drama, and very uniquely told, and I think you know, and that's what I feel about the film. That people will feel good when they walk out of this movie. You know, they're going to feel like, yeah, you know, if they had problems beforehand, you know, you go through it, and sometimes you just want to see, you know, you want to see the bad guys get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jack Reacher really delivers that for an audience. You know, because it's classic cinema, so I'm very happy with what we set out to do with this movie and what we accomplished. You know, Chris McQuarrie, who wrote and directed, I admire his talent, and you know what we set out to do, I feel that we really accomplished it. And there's such a joy when you see this film play in front of an audience, and they get the humor, they're right with the characters, and it's just very exciting.
It was just amazing. You know, not only is he the #1 movie star in the world, and it's, you know, I feel kind of childishly excited to be alongside the man who created all those roles that were so much part of my growing up. But he's also an inspiring colleague. You know, he's a cinephile. He loves movies, and he introduced me to so many movies. He lives, breathes, talks movies the whole time, and gets excited like a child. And you know, you wouldn't expect someone who's worked in films for that long to be this excited still 30 years into his game, and that's really inspiring, I think.
I think the movie is a lot of fun. I think they'll really be surprised by just how much humor there is in the movie.